Kevin Durant.
Right, guarded by CP3. Whistle. Called Newark, Arkansas. 1100. Turns and fires. Lob for AD up top. Greg with a 10-footer. Takes it.
In transition. Gets the ball.
And counting. I guess I'll touch the paint and got the little third field goal. He's got 8. Russell.
Suck in the defense and then make it
at them at that end of the pitches to Brooklyn.
Depth and versatility. Now it's going to be
in the 5-hole. Has proven to be very corner. Brown, the side pocket. Gabriel on the break. Got it to Payne. A little teardrop. Brown on the drive. Back to Payne. And a foul. You say that Austin Reeves has a future.
Extremely comfortable and more important
league. A little over a year.
Lost confidence.
Gabriel up to Beasley. Way short. Gabriel inside.
Allowed me to gain confidence. By the way,
Warren.
And a great competitor. And everything
between shot and game clock against Shamet.
Missed this. If we get to the deep paint, that's always been good.
He's off the pick and roll.
Got Beasley. Got it. Change that Cam made in the lineup.
To get me out the lineup. But do I got shots for you?
He letting his hair down. Aim for the Suns. Beasley screen. That's his spot. That's the 2. Ball from 17 for 3. Got another one himself, but turns it over there. Where Schroeder rejects. Draws another foul.
You having the same career like AI, put your hand behind
cross court. Shamet again. And Russell on the board. That's hot guy. Free throws. One of the faster in reference to LeBron's.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't need that vote.
They'll get some strays.
Mark, right?
Yeah.
Which Mark you talking?
Of the Year award. Now bodes well for the playoffs for the Kings. And
it should be.
Okogie touching the a whistle, a foul called. It's the midway point of the second quarter. Here's Devin.
That's why I take over the game. This is a shot. He put so much pressure on. Hey, Coach Ham said,
got to shoot high, Mark. A traveling violation against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Court to Brown. And good defense by Russell and Booker's cornbread. Brown!
Reeves got it going in this first half.
Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers. Pardon me. Okogie going to launch the 3. This end for the Lakers. Here's tip that ball away from Downs, meanwhile, coming back for foul shots of the ball game.
Is his field? No, he didn't do enough to get the stop.
And good defense by Brown. Finish the way he ran
at their own pace. And Ginobili and Russell both under.
Throw line for a pair of shots. 37.4 to go.
This free throw, you want to pick up full court. Don't look.
Reeves out.
Went to the hoop, left plenty of time.
Haley Van Lith.
Outstanding job.
26 in the ball game for Booker. He was a point guard. Hook in by Landale. Turnover and the reverse layup.
His activity on both sides.
3 minutes. The float game.
He's got to play every game.
I played 29 minutes. The loss from Reeves. And he's narrowed the margin to 1. Back out to Payne, the pick and pop. With Scott Foster about the inside.
Team confidence. And his team.
Only guys like Giannis, Joel Embiid.
Shamet. Warren at the other end. The trade, averaging 20 plus off the Biyombo screen. Goes quickly this time. The definition of.
I want to take a moment.
An imposing figure and a real giant. The fortuitous roll. And the roll out to Russell. Good defense by. That is forearm on both. Both rejects the screen, fouled. Against Orlando, 22 in the meter. On the move. Now back out, working on Biyombo, raising media accounts.
Think whatever you call it.
Shamet with the foul line jumper. Russell off his own screen. Booker on the baseline, got Russell. On the shot clock, he drives it. Dacian Vanderbilt underneath, got it up in Scott Foster's. In Iowa at 7:30, and the night is capped. Big job there now at Mississippi. That much more difficult for the Suns. Dangerous pass. Is the 7th seed, rather than later, that look at battle for the play-in tournament. Possession first. Okogie will walk it into the front court. Guarded by Brown. Clock at 7. Okogie's been knocking down his 3 balls. Lakers have a 3-on-2 if they want it. And Mark, let's talk a little bit about that button that Darvin Ham pressed. 35 points, a career high. What does it mean for the Lakers?
Well, you get a guy playing a scoring punch and run some offense from him.
Booker working from the percent, and especially well since the trade deadline. He draws the double team. They put the Suns in rotation.
Minimize the damage that Anthony Davis does, but he's got to look to be aggressive as a...
Over to Craig, who drives the closeout over Davis.
If DeAndre Ayton does that, this team is winning it all.
Wow. Okay.
Just
on the illegal screen. That's his first personal foul.
Stuff they gave up, outstanding players to the Nets to get Kevin Durant.
Right. Austin Reeves being guarded by CP3. Whistle foul.
Want to put pressure on Chris Paul.
A small town called Newark, Arkansas, 1100. Landale. Here's Reeves off the screen. Turns and fires.
Rhythm.
The lob for AD up top. Craig with a 10-footer up top. Initiates with the hand up. No, he fakes it.
See a steal there by Vanderbilt in transition. Gets the ball.
It was a minute, but 5 years plus and counting. I guess Chris Paul touched the paint and got the little. He's still in a good way right now. That's his 3rd field goal. He's got 8. Inside has Okogie on him. Instead, it's Russell.
Devin Booker really 3. His job is to suck in the defense and then make.
With a change in the roster has benefited them at that end of the. Sent Johnson and Bridges to Brooklyn.
This Clipper team is the depth and versatility. Now it's going to be.
Right now, the Clippers in the 5-hole. And more run from head coach Monty Williams has proven to be very. One more into the corner. Brown, the side pocket away by Wenyen Gabriel. Gabriel on the break. Got it to Payne, a little teardrop. They got to get this shot off. Brown on the drive. Landale gives it back to Payne. And Davis with a nice screen. There's the lob. And a foul. You say that Austin Reeves has a future.
That Y in there. He's feeling extremely comfortable and more important.
Out in Las Vegas at Summer League. A little over a year it's come his way.
He was outstanding. I've seen lost confidence.
Over to Payne inside. Lost it. Gabriel up to Beasley. A long 2. It's way short. Gabriel inside.
Saps his shortcomings and allowed me to gain confidence. By the way,
5 on the shot clock. Warren.
Just because he started off as a defender and a great competitor and everything.
There's about a 7-second difference between shot and game clock. Winding down. Schroeder against Shamet.
Missed playing the passing lanes. We got to get to deep paint touches. If we get to the deep paint, that's always been good.
Excellent execution. Schroeder comes off the pick and roll.
Foul shooter. Brings it back out. Beasley. Got it. Losing a guy like Beasley, making the change that Ham made in the lineup.
The coach setting me up, telling me some story to get me out the lineup. But do I plays for you? They can search and seek out shots for you.
Hey, I remember him really letting his hair down. Landale comes out of the ball game for the Suns. Ball uses the Beasley screen. That's his spot. Offensively, he'll take care of himself. In seasons. That's the 2. Ball from 17. Beasley for 3. Got another one. He makes 2. He probably feels a little bit better about himself, but turns it over there. Boy, Schroeder rejects.
Big man. They got a lot of options.
Reeves draws another foul.
Let's say that you stand at the foul line and you having the same career. you be like AI, put your hand behind.
Little brush screen from CP3. Cross court. Shamet again. Got good ball movement that time by the Lakers, and Russell on the board. That's cross court for Shamet. They found the hot guy. Line for a couple of free throws. one of the faster significance of it, but he, in reference to LeBron's.
I don't. I'm going to try to stay out of that one. I got to be honest with you. I don't need that.
Let him get away with that.
They get a few votes. They'll get some strays.
About it. It's Embiid, it's Jokic, and Giannis, Mark, right?
Yeah.
Which Mark you talking?
The inaugural Clutch Player of the Year award. Now you
Play whether it's a jump shot or at the rim.
bodes well for the playoffs for the Kings. And
Cooperating by not being as aggressive as he should be.
Okogie touching the floor. Russell looking for the contact. A whistle, a foul called.
Offensive foul to me.
Fouls. Just past the midway point of the second quarter. Here's
I
Devin.
need the basketball, and I've got to have my moments where I take over the game. Because he's a power forward playing the 5, this is a shot he put so much pressure on. And just the other day, Coach Ham said, wilt?
Got to shoot high, Mark. That's going to be a traveling violation against Russell. They find Booker, who snakes the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
3-point line.
Set one there for Reeves. Cross court to Brown. And Brown turns the corner. Little hezzy, good defense by Russell. And Brown knocked it away. Oh, he took Booker's cornbread. Brown!
It's had an impact both ways. Austin Reeves got it going in this first half.
Control of it. And out of bounds, it'll be Lakers. Pardon me, had so far with the Lakers. Okogie going to launch the 3. Brown has scored the last 6 points at this end for the Lakers. Here's Gore, night after night. Tip that ball away from this scenario. Karl Anthony Towns, meanwhile, coming back for 4th and 5th foul shots of the ball game.
Is his feet?
I
want a 5th stop sign.
Oh, full stop sign?
No, he didn't do enough to get the stop.
Shamet driving baseline. Good defense by Brown. He's loved the way he was able to finish, the way he ran.
Balance, the herky-jerky, to play at their own pace. So the other thing that jumps out, both guys, and Ginobili and Russell, both under.
Pass to AD, who will go to the free throw line for a pair of shots. The devil, tell the truth, man. 37.4 to go.
The Lakers offer this free throw. You want to pick up full court. Don't plenty of clock. Make sure you get a quality look.
Reeves out
By Austin Reeves. Went to the hoop and left plenty of time.
be taken on Louisville. Haley Van Lith, the women's team in the Sweet 16.
Outstanding job.
26 in the ball game for Booker. Here's people shouldn't be surprised, Mark, because he was a point guard. Nice little dunk in by Landale. Payne pressed up on him to get the turnover and the reverse layup with those half-court sets, Mark.
This is what they miss, his activity on both sides.
Holding his own during these non-CP3 minutes. The float game.
Be the Anthony Davis that I've been my entire career. And he's got to play every game as presence on the floor.
Well, tonight he's played 29 minutes. The lob from Reeves.
He knew it was good.
Wow. And he's narrowed the margin to 1. Guard screen action. Back out to Payne, the pick and pop. Schroeder pleading with Scott Foster about uses the Davis screen. Inside.
Until it becomes true. And he's playing with extreme confidence. And his team's
Tied for 11th in the month of March. Only guys like Giannis, Joel Embiid.
top of scoring. 8 assists, ties his season high.
Shamet. Oh, he sent it. Warren at the other end. Russell right around his average since the trade, averaging 20 still. Ross off the Biombo screen, pulls it back. AD goes quickly this time. Ross got to the elbow. For the ball, he's got Chris Paul trying to guard him. The definition of...
And speaking of Pat Ewing and great Knicks, I want to take a moment.
An imposing figure and a real giant. Action. Got the fortuitous roll. And Davis on the roll. Short roll out to Russell. Spinning through the lane. Good defense by
Foul. Just keep that same energy.
that is forearm it more often than not on both. Reeves rejects the screen, fouled.
Ham saying that's Magic Reeves.
35 against Orlando, 22 in the meter. Russell on the move. Now back out to
the 3-point line.
Working on Biombo, raising, deactivating his social media accounts. What is 0 dark 30? He calls it, I think.
Whatever he calls it.
Deactivates here in the second half. Shamit with a foul line jumper. Comes and sets a screen for Russell off his own screen.
Especially since he's come back from that ankle injury.
Booker on the baseline. Got Russell. Out to Paul with 7 on the shot clock. He drives it. They put the Suns in rotation. Vanderbilt underneath. Got it. Devin Booker, who was right up in Scott Foster's. Against Caitlin Clark and Iowa at 7:30, and the night is capped. Jacksonville University did a great job there. Now at Mississippi, and now it's going to be that much more difficult for the Suns. Man, no. I know it's deep inside. Schroeder out top. Dangerous pass at the other end. A charge called. 8. The winner of that game is the 7th seed. And they are hoping sooner rather than later that LeBron's against teams they'll be trying to battle for the play-in tournament.